First stepped on a windsurfer age 9, and yeah, I guess it was a good first introduction. I think it was a relatively calm day and warm climate, and stepped on and kind of just drifted out and into this lake in France.
So when did you start taking it really seriously and dedicating yourself to your sport? How old were you?
Yeah, my mum remembers me age 15 saying, "Mum, I want to go to the Olympics." And so I think that's quite a young age, really, to then be like, right, I'm going to be going to the gym. The more and more I trained, I'd get sort of more muscular legs and shoulders, and for me, I started to kind of rather than celebrating that sort of muscular physique, I ended up kind of being quite timid about it. Almost like the girls at school, it wasn't the cool thing to be sporty. That was like, oh, you're a tomboy, and I really didn't like that kind of title of tomboy. It kind of meant for me that okay, I'm into this sport, I'm doing it, but I'm actually going to kind of cover up my parts of me that I didn't feel were feminine. So I kind of had this sense, again, that almost like I was able to escape from those bullies at school and that kind of attitude that maybe my classmates had, and be with like-minded people that really kind of celebrated that physicality and that enjoyment for the outdoors and for the water.
So how do you feel about your body now? As a decorated athlete, a champion in your field, how do you feel, Bryony, when you look in the mirror?
I love looking at my body now. I'm really proud of and I'm happy to show it off with, sleeveless tops and sports bras and things, and I think it's it's definitely a shift in my own sort of self-confidence in many ways, and it's really helped me blossom, I think, as a person, not just how my physicality is, but also the confidence as a whole, body and soul.
Do you think male athletes have an easier time than female athletes?
Yes.
Why?
I think it's very going back in centuries. It's almost godlike to be, as a male, to be muscular and stand there as almost like a sculpture of male physicality, and it's always celebrated. Whereas I think what's celebrated in women is their femininity, and the guys, the stronger they get, they look in the mirror and they're like, yeah, brilliant, I've got this bicep bigger than it was 10 weeks ago, and it's something that I think most men aspire to, but a muscular woman is maybe not what most women aspire to. So it's quite tough in sport for a girl to feel to feel accepted, to feel comfortable in her own skin, and not be labelled as that tomboy or.
So what's your goal for Rio? What are you going for?
Going for gold in Rio. Yeah, it's it would be a dream. I mean, it's I have ultimate respect for my fellow competitors, and it's going to be a tough venue for anyone. You have to be versatile, you have to be adaptable, and I feel that I'm becoming that, potentially the most adaptable, versatile sailor in the fleet.
So you're an inspiration to lots of girls out there. How would you encourage 14-year-old girls out there to keep going with their sport of choice?
I would say, rather than trying to fit in, try and stand out, and don't be afraid to be different.